League of Legends Worlds might be one of, if not the biggest esport event of the year. As a game, League of Legends has been around for 15 years now, and as the game has grown and evolved, so has the esports scene that's formed around it. It's a game played around the globe, and Worlds is an opportunity to prove that you and your team have what it takes to be the best. And while we could talk about many aspects of this iconic event, from the insane finals of 2022 when DRX faced off against T1 in a nail-biting 5-game series, or talk about how one man managed to obtain an almost godlike status among the community by just being freakishly good at the game, I don't want to talk about any of that nonsense. I'm here to talk about opening ceremonies. You see, every year, right before the final match of Worlds, Riot likes to put on a show to get everyone hyped for the big game. And with World Finals 2024 just around the corner, I thought, why not go the past decade of Worlds opening ceremonies, review them, and rank them on a tier list. To do this, I brought along a friend to help me. He's the man I blackmail into coming with me anytime I have a stupid idea. Welcome back to the channel, Controlled Killer.
Hello.
We will be ranking the ceremonies on how entertaining they were, but if we want to break it down a little bit, it's kind of like how good the music is, visuals,
the weird dragons that fly around the room.
Just kind of how much we liked it in general. So without any further ado, let's get into it.
Crack on.
The first one we've got is Season 3. It's crazy like how this is like only the third year of, League of Legends Esports, and they've already filled out like a huge ass stadium. Like this has got to be easily like, what, 20,000?
I'd like to think, I don't think there's another game that got anywhere close to this early in the piece. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember when like the international from Dota became like really big. But you don't hear much about Dota 2 anymore.
No. I remember a big orchestral set piece in the last few years. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I don't remember this either. This is a long time. This is 11 years ago.
Is it? Don't remind me how old we are.
I'm a sucker for a good orchestral score.
Absolutely.
This is pretty cool.
It feels very epic.
I didn't want to mention this early, but opening ceremonies is a big thing like with any sport. Our national big sport is AFL.
Yes.
And they're opening ceremonies are nowhere near this good, and they've been doing it for 40 plus years.
Oh.
These guys are so into it. I love it.
I love his enthusiasm. He doesn't feel like 2011. That feels like 2001.
Yeah, well, these guys look like they were ripped straight out of the Matrix. So.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. They're just like, fuck it, we're going to cover every genre of music.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm not sure about that dude's costume. I don't know what's going on here.
Feels very experimental. Feels like I might be at a gig at Mona.
Oh, hello. Oh, she's dressed as Katarina. Shit, I don't notice that.
I was trying to work out who it was. I couldn't.
I didn't notice until a scar.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's the same violinist that was in the video game awards orchestra. It's similar. Oh.
Make your skin curl.
Yeah.
Damn. That felt less League of Legends and more just like a really cool concept.
Yeah. Yeah, especially with the dude with the
This guy.
Yeah, well, because there was the chick that was dressed up as Katarina, and that's fine. And that looks, I was pretty into it. But there were the two dudes from the Matrix. There's the LED light man. I don't know what was going on.
That was really good, but not. There wasn't much League in it.
As a musical thing, I think I liked it. But
yeah,
as you can see, in the background during the entirety of that opening ceremony, it's just montages, plays, and
there was no connection between the montages and what was happening.
I think it's a B. I'd
be very happy putting it at a B.
Yeah. And we've got to put it into context of the time this came out. And obviously they haven't got the formula right yet, but it's pretty good.
They've definitely put money and time into production.
Yeah.
They've got that figured out. They just weren't sure what the crowd wanted yet. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was really good. I want to watch it again. But
it was experimental, and some parts worked, and I didn't really like that.
This is immediately completely different from the last one.
I know it's like the video, but it just does not look like they're making contact with those drums.
It looks a lot like people aren't in their seats yet. Everyone's rushing like, holy shit, it's starting.
Yeah.
These overlays are on the screen behind them.
Yeah.
I don't think they're taking over the audio quite in live. But at least they are putting the gameplay and stuff at the forefront.
Oh, fuck, no. It's the Imagine Dragons, dude.
It begins.
Oh, I haven't got the mixing in yet.
It's alright, you can't hear them anyway.
Yeah. It might just be the audio in general is off. Well, I think part of the reason is because this is like an open stadium. This is probably like their first time kind of doing that kind of thing.
This section sounds really good. His vocals come through at the right amount. I think they've tuned it for that, and then the lower vocals don't hit quite the same. You and I are both self-admittedly not big fans of Imagine Dragons, but it does have that epic feeling.
Oh man, on my like last video when he did the Arcane unboxing, I got a couple of comments like, the Imagine Dragon slander is crazy. And it's not that I hate Imagine Dragons, it's just that they're so aggressively mid. They never break out of being just mid.
I feel like they've just hit their stride and they're just happy to sit in it.
But yeah, this is alright.
You're gonna get flame.
Again. I just don't like them. They're just mid. Something I do remember from this is like they did an interview with the band. I don't know if it was before the performance or after, but they said that they were like self-admitted like League fans and that they would like start some of their shows late because they were too busy playing League. It's like, really? Or was that just bullshit?
Yeah.
Like PR. What is this? Oh my god! This is so aggressively 2014. I love it.
You're getting esports competitors to perform physical
Promos.
actions. It's never going to work.
That was so
That was
funny.
weird. Why did it show like 4 people and then just stop?
Oh my god.
Okay, that one was fucking nothing compared to that.
You reckon it was worse? See?
Yeah.
I don't think it's an F tier. They didn't.
The other one was just
Cooler.
there was just a lot more going on. Even though that one sort of did center around League of Legends a bit more, didn't really feel like it filled it out properly.
It was one song. There was a drum like thing while the montage was happening. There wasn't, much, I guess, cohesion. But yeah, it did celebrate the game a bit more, but the performance was like noticeably worse.
Yeah. And the fact that they were doing all that opening and people are still rushing to their seats, like, oh god.
Bit worse, but it wasn't because of Imagine Dragons. Funnily enough.
Alright.
I think they were okay.
They did good. You did good, Imagine Dragons, man.
We're in another enclosed stadium. I wonder where this one was. I really like the platform there on that floor.
Just having the whole room surround the stage in the center just feels more epic, like a Roman Colosseum.
I don't think there's a live performance.
Not much room for it if all the computers are set up.
Yeah. Well, I guess you could have it on like the little like kind of edges bits there. So I imagine a lot of this is going to be cut out in the final video. We don't have much commentary for this one because so far nothing's really happened. It has just been panning shots while a video plays on a screen.
We're reacting to a video playing on a screen of a video playing on a screen.
Damn.
That's the
Man.
boy.
So we're recording this on Monday, like right after the semi-finals finished. So he's in again. T1's in. One more. My guy, come on, one more. Right, even this like early in, Faker was already just like the G, the GOAT.
Just the guy.
Okay, cup reveal. They really just dropped the curtain. Oh,
Wow.
that wasn't it.
There was no physical ceremony.
Yeah, there was no like live actual music or anything that happened. I think that might be an F tier.
That's pretty F tier. If there's not a single...
As the celebration of League of Legends, it was cool, but as the opening ceremony, it wasn't.
No. And the video was really cool. Whoever put together that video did a really good job. But
Well, you saw that like at the end, like they had the two teams there.
Mm.
So one was like T1 and one was, I remember who the other team was that played in this finals, but like they would have had to have rendered out like the effects for those like teams and stuff. Like between the time of them winning the semi-finals and the finals, because like, well, for this week it's only like 6 days.
The actual atmosphere of the arena and stuff was really good. But I feel like there need to be more elements of the video interacting with the real world.
Season 6. Oh,
Back to live orchestra.
yeah, that's a good start.
Good start.
Oh, was this when they like
Release hex chests.
Yeah. Hey, our crafting system is changing. Here's a visual representation of what it could feel like to gamble on League of
This is
Legends.
what it feels like to chew vodka.
How it feels to chew 5 gum. New 5 gum. Stimulate your senses.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's very.
This is when they probably like started experimenting with the whole 3D visuals on stage kind of thing.
My only complaint so far is that they've got a stiff locked camera angle.
Yeah,
Does it only look good from here?
man.
That looks
Ooh. Oh no, they're moving the camera now.
Yeah.
If I had to guess where this one was played, it would be Europe, because this has like a very like European like rave kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like crazy fucking festivals they hold. And again, I don't remember this at all. Like,
No, I don't.
as far as like the opening ceremonies that I remember, this isn't one of them. But this is really, really cool.
Oh.
Okay.
Alma did a sick job.
Yeah.
Orchestra was underutilized. Frequently underutilized. I'm glad they had the opening scene where they showed a few of the League characters, because that was. Apart from that, there wasn't much League of Legends.
Well, all the visuals in like the box while that dude was doing the thing were like all esports people, like it was an animated thing, which I thought was cool. And like, yeah, as a celebration of League, it's pretty good. Song, I didn't go much on it, but it was good. It was well
good.
performed.
Yeah. The set, the curtains and everything was really cool, especially being in the center of the, like, it's not going to look perfect from every angle, but everyone gets to experience
I've always
it.
wondered that, like what it actually looks like live when they do those kinds of things.
Yeah. When I went and saw Tool, they had a curtain in front like that, they projected stuff on it. It actually looked really good. So that's kind of what I'm imagining this would have looked like in person.
It had a shit seat, and then like you can only see like one kind of like corner of it. And
Yeah.
It's, like, if you were like really far up, you'd be like stretched along.
You just see the big stretch face.
Yeah. Yeah. What did you think?
I think it's got to be B tier.
Yeah. Better or worse than season 3?
I liked the music better in the season 3. Yeah, it didn't have as much actual League of Legends in it. Like,
I think that one was better than season 3.
definitely felt more esports.
Do you think it's better?
You want to bump it to A, or you want to leave it in B?
I want to leave it in B, but have it B. I think it's better than season 3.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna. Yeah.
Yeah. Left is better than.
Left is better.
Different language.
所以我觉得玩一下 one more game, one more game. If I'm smart, I will
Give me
take a
one.
break.
We can't end on a loss.
Was it Jimmy Watt?
Saying what you
I think
should do,
so.
not what I
Or
do.
I'm really racist.
I don't think you're gonna find a more
It is Jimmy
fair
Watt.
and interconnected community on the level that.
Oh, camera guy.
Oh no.
He's had a few. Oh. I want to see those masks again. They're like champions? No?
Yeah, that's Jarvan.
Oh, it's Java
Lee
Lee
Sin.
Sin. Oh, yeah. I don't know who that green guy was.
Green Lantern.
Yeah. My favorite League of Legends character. There's a fucking Jinx one. I didn't even see it. Oh, it was meant to be Thresh.
Well, it's green and has a lantern.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Oh, the choreography's not in sync. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. I didn't expect to see the cultural influence between each of them so distinctly.
Yeah, between the different regions that hold them,
Yeah.
yeah. I kind of like that how they like kind of were playing out a game on the stage there. Although like I don't think that was like quite fully utilized properly.
Yeah.
Oh, Oh, is this like the first time that ever like?
First time they used it.
Yeah, or like live.
Mm.
You know, we're never gonna hear the end of this song from like this point on. I don't think.
No.
Whoops.
At least she's doing it live.
Yeah.
Who's this guitarist trying to steal the show?
Who is this dude? He just walked out of his mum's garage. I'm stop looking at him now.
Get in the way. Stop.
Oh, you going, mate? Oh shit! Is this the dragon one?
The dragon one? It is.
Oh my god! I remember when everyone freaked out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Vected was the person who was like most like, oh my god! I can't believe they got a real dragon to.
He's so well trained.
No, but doing this shit live, what a nightmare! Is really cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was projected on the screen the whole time it was happening. So yeah, everyone kind of got to experience it. I think the dragon was on the screen, so they kind of saw it. They obviously didn't visually see it with their eyes, but they saw it on the screen.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just crazy. Must have been a very calculated camera movement. It's
Yeah.
like, it's
Oh yeah, it would have been like a programmed like
Yeah.
thing, so like the tracking would have been done properly.
It was really good.
That was really.
That's S tier. We have
Yeah,
an
that's S tier
I
already.
feel like it has to be. The budget was
Yeah,
insane.
the choreography might have been a little bit off, but it looked good for the most part.
That was a lot of people to get in.
Yeah.
Like,
As far as negatives, you couldn't really put it down to like really much. Like
There
just
wasn't.
little things here and there, and doing it live.
doing it, yeah. That
Doing it
was
live,
insane.
something's always going to go wrong.
That's
So.
an incredible amount of. Oh yeah, the cameraman.
Oh yeah, the first 5 seconds, the cameraman trips over.
That should imagine if he actually fully tripped. That was just they had to reset, start again.
Yeah.
That is probably the one when I think about opening ceremonies that comes to mind.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
one of the first, like, very, very good ones. A good celebration of League of Legends. I didn't notice, like, the masks and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, all the characters, the reenacting of the game. That's really cool.
the stage was just
And-
insane.
The performance is awesome.
Yeah,
All around.
they did it live.
They did it
actually
live.
Sung and played the instruments live.
Anything else to add to this one?
No, sick.
It was just absolutely sick.
Yeah.
This one was Korea, I remember that.
North.
Already good integration between live and like live stream. That was cool.
That was well done.
Ooh,
I remember.
you can definitely tell it's Korea. It's K-pop coded.
Yeah.
Oh man, those visuals have aged.
They have, but they seem implemented really well. I think they've done a good job by not focusing on them.
Yeah.
Using the actual real life people as much as
Yeah.
possible. Like, yeah, you can tell that, like, the CG isn't today's tier, but it's still.
I mean,
Works.
for all the time,
It
this
works
was
really
amazing.
well.
Even like the reflections on the ground as well
Yeah.
is well done.
You do wonder what it was like for the people there seeing it live. On those side screens, it looked like they were seeing the CG renders.
Nah.
Yeah, see?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yep. I
Yeah,
see him
yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
that was-
they're getting to experience it, but
Yeah.
just on the screen.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, that
Oh.
tracking.
Yeah.
Whoops. Oh, I remember that. Once again, they're doing it live. This was the only thing that was kind of missing at the moment was the like celebration of esports. Got that as
They
well.
got it. This is the first time that they've really thrown back to each of the previous
Yeah.
events.
I think I do like the kind of love letter feel to it. The cinematics team is just goated.
Who is this fella?
Which mob, isn't it?
Yeah, I meant the guy that was on vocals then.
Left, I can't remember. I think he's one of the dudes from Riot Music. I mean, he's doing it live, but this is... maybe you shouldn't have.
I wonder if he's the original vocalist for the song, because it doesn't sound
Yeah.
the same.
No, he is.
Yeah, okay. It's the first time where they've actually had the competitors.
Yeah, like out on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this is cool, like the fucking stage on tracks. It's a shame that this game was an absolute fucking blowout.
Is this 3-1?
I think it was,
Oh, this is Fnatic.
yeah,
A couple of things that let it down a little bit, but I think that also comes down to doing it live again.
yeah. Like the visually KDA, they don't look fantastic, but like compared to the Dragon before, but they were also on screen for much longer. Like,
Yeah,
they're
I think
around
they
there, it was
used them
like,
the perfect amount. I think
Yeah.
they did what they needed to do. They didn't overuse it and leave them on stage to be sort of kicked at.
live action mixed with like, you know, post-production, like cinematics, pretty good. The music, really good, apart from old mate's vocals, but pretty small things, because like,
Yeah, it had that epicness it needed.
and like the two teams on each stages, and the stages like moving together. That's way too cool. I honestly think this is also S tier.
I think it has to be. I mean, I give it extra points for glitch mob.
Yeah. Do you think it's better than last?
I don't think it beats that. I think
Really? Because I think
you think it does. I just think that one was, I don't know, maybe I'm fixated on the whole them setting out the ground as the League of Legends map.
yeah. I guess yeah. Like yeah.
And a lot more choreography.
Mm.
Whereas that one was, I don't know, I like the music better. I think the overall
Scale. Of,
scale is probably the term.
oh,
Very close.
I guess we just have to put them on with each other. Oh no!
Surely just they'll be fine. Just put them next.
They're on.
Yeah, they look like they're
Okay, we can decide later.
yeah.
There might be one that pushes us
The
out.
battle.
Oh, FPX versus G2. That's one spiky dress. Oh no, they're pants. Riot's music is just so good.
I should just stop playing video games. Just focus on music.
I don't want to say they peaked like with like the music cinematics here, but like Awakened was a really cool cinematic, and so was this song. This is like when they stopped missing. Pre-recorded,
Yeah, I think so.
or the vocals aren't coming through. 'Cause I know like a lot of times they have like backing vocals already done.
Yeah. But for those bits where it misses, all the mics in front.
Yeah.
This one feels like the first one where they've got hip hop to really land.
I love the visuals.
Yeah, it's unreal. Again, I do kind of want to see someone's phone footage POV shot to see what it looks
Yeah.
like, but from this perspective, it looks unreal.
Well, because in the stadium, there's a stadium behind the like. You can see the people in the stadium
Yeah.
behind the performance. So I wonder what it was like for them. Because yeah, as a live viewer, this is phenomenal.
There was not a single bit of jank.
I mean, when like the people turn to like the visual versions of themselves, you can really tell it is. But apart from
I
that,
didn't think it was that obvious,
I
to be
don't-
honest. So.
I still think it's good. Like again, they're doing it live. It's not easy. Nothing that they're doing here is easy. Hey, remember that time where we decided if this song was better than the remix by Carpenter Brut?
We did. Did we actually decide which one was better?
I just think it's the tone of the song is more what I would listen to day to day. And for that reason, I like it more.
I'm gonna go with the original.
Oh,
I don't remember which one we decided.
I remember they were both really good, and we couldn't decide.
Yeah. Oh, there might have been one we left up to the people.
tiebreaker.
First tiebreaker. So let's see what the community says.
Oh shit. Here
This
we
is
go.
Night Phoenix. So we are 100% to 0. They are on my side.
A bunch of fucking nerds.
Ooh. That is a real yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, he's in time really well.
Yeah.
It was so in time, I question whether he is real.
That choreography would have to be like on point.
Absolutely. It's the back arch again.
Yeah. Signature move.
Oh,
He is vibing so hard. This one was also a fucking stomp. And do you reckon the players have been standing like on their stage the entire time?
they definitely have.
Because they were there at the start. So they like,
Oh, were they?
yeah, they were there at the
Oh,
start.
fuck, maybe they were there the whole
So
time.
they would, can you imagine having to just like stand there for 10 minutes while all this crap is going on?
Best seat in the house.
Bro, they're here to play a fucking video game. I would shit myself by that stage.
That was sick.
Honestly, I think that one is better than both season 7.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah,
Mm.
with the production, choreography, the timing of everything,
The time
and
was-
not like a single bit of jank at all.
yeah, I didn't know they did this many good ones. I'm happy to put it in S.
I seriously think this is the best one so far.
I think visually it looked the best. It worked the best. There was no jank. Whole performance was awesome.
But I don't think there was much, like 3D stuff in this one. It was all like the projector stuff from, what was it, season 6? Was more of that stuff?
Yeah. It's very much, they went back to that season 6 style.
Like plan and execution, I'm pretty sure what was on screen was pretty much exactly
What
they wanted.
Yeah. Season 7 and 9 in the same. Just, yeah.
No, I'm happy to put season 7 after season 9. I think you're right. I think the practical stuff that they're doing in that is really, really cool.
Yeah.
I think you won me on that.
We can get, when we get to the end, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Bring that in.
2020. Nothing contentious happened at all in that year that would possibly make this terrible.
No.
Hang on. Is China really? That's a pretty bold statement,
That's a
mate.
big
Yeah.
statement.
Come on, man. Oh my god, I can hear him. Did you hear him? You can hear Mr. Imagine Dragon. I heard him.
It's taunting you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a more acoustic version of that KDA song. You guys are late.
So they're going so fast.
That'd be cool if they actually did that to the city. All practical. Ooh. I know you hated that.
It's not getting better. Well, it's literally floating. It's not even on the ground.
Oh, she just stabbed. Fuck me.
There's no shadows. It's just
Yeah.
floating there.
Ooh.
Oh. What?
No reflections, yeah.
Yeah, no reflections, no shadows.
They look like pre-rendered.
Yeah, the resolution's not there, is it?
Oh no.
If this had come first, I could forgive it. But they've already proven what they can achieve.
Yeah, I was gonna wait till the end to say this, but it is kind of like, well, this was the first year of the pandemic.
The stage is cool. I don't mind the setting. That's really cool.
Oh no. Look at her hair. It's so wrong. It looks like fairy floss. They need to get her off the screen.
She just bugged out. She just like teleported.
I don't mind the song.
No, the song. I really enjoy the song.
It's just the eyesore in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, it's just too much of a distraction.
Yeah.
I can't enjoy it. Like the
Yeah,
stage is
the-
epic. Everything's epic.
Yeah. There's choreography that I haven't been paying any attention to.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to those people. What a bogan stance. Ooh, are we going hard style?
Remix.
Oh.
Huh?
No, they abandoned it. They realized it wasn't 2012 anymore. I think this bit kind of reminds me of that. Have you seen the Childish Gambino like SNL performance?
I should have, but I can't recall it.
Oh. He does this really cool thing where the lights come down like that. It's like doing... I knew I fucking heard him.
You did it. Oh, that looks like just a shit job.
You know how the cover reveals just become like part of a thing where they and it's this one's like two dudes just trying to get it on the stage.
Yeah, just hurrying, scurrying without tripping over.
Yeah.
Well, they made it. This one's endless.
Yeah, but more. Is this just like they threw as much shit at the wall as possible to see like what would stick? Just because like they didn't have time to make anything good. Oh, mate's LED drum didn't LED.
See, that works better than them fucking running.
Yeah.
Oh. previous
Oh yeah, that funny little montage. That was great. It is the bit looks a bit good with all the
this
people.
one's gotten better.
Yeah,
The Gucci?
I think it's Louis Vuitton.
Sorry. I'm not rich enough to know the difference. What's going on there?
Oh shit!
Oh, Galileo. Oh, I do remember Galileo.
Why did they need like a 3D like model of their logos in the sky there? Oh, he looks a bit rough.
He's not quite there. He's doing 1/10 of what the dragon was doing, and the dragon still looked better.
Yeah. That picture kind of like simplifies what was wrong with this one. It was so long.
It was so long. It had lots of good things going for it, but too many bad things that dragged it back down again.
Thing is, how much do we give them like pass based on like the year that this was made?
None. They could have just done less. They could have made it shorter, more condensed.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
Like they chose to make it as long as it was and have all those different elements.
Well, do you reckon like part of it was like a mandate by right because the new KDA music? I'm guessing Seraphine had just come out or was just about to come out. Like you need to put this in the opening ceremony and make it look good. There did need to be like toned down a bit. They needed to like go a bit more digital, I think, because when like they did the animation and they were showing the teams off, like that part, the camera was still, there was, you know, stuff happening. It wasn't as exciting, but it was more refined. If they just kind of stuck to doing more stuff like that, they probably could have gotten away with like it being not as big and, you know, bombastic as the like previous years because of the time, but like, they did KDA again and it looked worse than the first time.
Yeah, you have to take a step back. If it's not up to your previous
Scale
standard,
down.
yeah, just scale it down, refine it. I just don't think. See, but it's not.
It wasn't awful.
It wasn't awful. Yeah.
I think it goes in C.
Oh, you think C?
I was thinking C.
See, I nearly would have made it a B.
You reckon? I'm happy to kind of like put it like kind of like in the middle.
Do one of them ones.
Yeah.
The ones you're comparing it to in B tier, like they're so much older than this is. Like it should have, and all the good ones, like 17, 18, 19 were all so good. To go from that to 20 and it drop in such quality.
Yeah, the drop is pretty huge. Alrighty.
Yeah, let's move on and maybe circle back.
Yeah, we can circle back. See how we feel after watching the last three.
We're already up to Arcane.
Yeah. Good new season 2 weeks away, I believe. Ooh, November 7th. I don't remember too much from this one, so I don't know how much of this is actually an opening ceremony or just a fucking advertisement for Arcane. What surprised me most about this one is like how much original animation they put into this. Because there's a couple of shots that are like obviously taken from the show, like the animation's reused, but there's quite a bit like original animation. I mean, these guys made a fucking set to like mimic the.
This looks absolutely unreal. But at the end of the day, it's just a video. It's not happening on a stage in front of people.
Yeah, it comes back around. Again, this is 2021, so this might be just working with like
What they had about it.
what they could do. This is just like peak brand integration.
Yeah, I can't pick a single fault. It's unreal.
See, this shot is just an absolute flex.
Yeah.
Who at Riot Music loves Imagine Dragons so much?
Plus, I love this song as well. Except for Imagine Dragons.
It's the theme song for Arcane, and they also play it during one of the episodes as well. So you hear it an extra time. On top of this song being so commercialized at the time, it was on commercial radio. So I was hearing it while I was at work almost every day.
100%.
And they didn't even play like the good version with JRD in it either.
Again, really good video.
Yeah.
But we're nowhere near a stadium or a stage or a.
Yeah.
It's like a really fancy Arcane advertisement.
Yeah.
If you have a big 30th birthday, I'm gonna make sure. Well,
It's just going to be all. The playlist is just going to be filled with Nickelback and Imagine Dragons. Have a psychotic break. I can't tell if she's wearing the same jacket that Imagine Dragons dude was wearing, but they both got like the open top thing going.
were they able to play the game live this year? And they've had this year.
Yeah. They've never not played the game live,
Yeah.
like in front of an audience.
Yeah. So
I think. But this is kind of more like classic, kind of like performance, like
Yeah,
and choreography. And
they
this
could
is
almost
probably
drop all the walls, be in a stadium.
yeah. This was probably maybe that was what was planned.
Yeah. It does look like what they would have performed. Yeah, planned. I'd like to know the backstory on why this one. Yeah.
Oh, finally got our first like peek at a. Oh, here we are.
Here we are. What the fuck was everyone else seeing that whole time?
They would have just been watching it on.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
There's no displays there. Oh,
well, they would have had to be a display somewhere because they got to watch the game.
yeah.
Okay, the case for the like cup is really cool.
Ugh.
I think you think the same thing that I do. Is that was really good, but because they didn't do any of it live, it's kind of a bit of a letdown. Like,
It's not the same thing, is it?
it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's apples and oranges. Like, it's hard to place it because it just doesn't really.
It's what
fit.
keeps it from becoming like anywhere close to S tier. Because like they didn't do any of it live, but it was cool.
It was awesome, but they didn't really mention Worlds at all.
Yeah.
They didn't show any previous players or anything. You know, there was no throwbacks to Worlds as we know it, to esports.
It was just an Arcane advertisement,
It really
albeit
was.
a very good one.
Extremely good. S tier advertisement for Arcane. I think C tier.
You think it's C tier?
I think it's C
No, I couldn't in good conscience put it below the KDA Second Coming.
Because it's just not the same thing. It's just not even remotely the same.
Like, yeah,
It's purely
I
a
get what
digital
you-
video played on a screen.
I know. Well, that's the thing. Like, we don't know what happened production-wise behind
No.
the scenes because that like Burn It Down did feel like it was meant for the stage and that they probably couldn't do it on
Yeah.
stage, so they
Yeah.
did a pre-recorded video and did pre-recorded everything.
If it was exactly the same as that, but there was more worlds in it, that was more.
Yeah, that is the big thing that's missing is that it is like not much of a celebration of
Yeah,
worlds.
you can put it wherever you want, but in my opinion, it's
I
tier.
think you're right. I think it's between B and C, but I don't think I can't.
But at least they tried.
No, I think they tried, but they didn't try like do it live. I think it's better than this.
I disagree. I think it's better than that as an Arcane advertisement, but I don't think it's anywhere close as a world's opening ceremony.
As a celebration of League of Legends, though, still.
Not even. No, there's too much Arcane. I think you're just too hooked on Arcane. Circle back.
We'll circle back. We'll see how we feel after we watch.
It could get worse.
It's probably the quickest time we've gotten like the teams on screen.
Yeah.
Is this going to be another one where they just have to stand there like awkwardly the entire time, or they just?
But immediately we've got crowd interaction.
Yeah.
We've got live choreography.
Yeah, I think we'd have to go back and look and see like if there was a crowd for the last one, because if there was no crowd, then there was nothing to do live. And this one they kind of blended the the curtain thing with the floor kind of like stuff.
That was my thoughts exactly.
Yeah. Fucking face.
Looks like he's doing that live because he keeps adjusting his mic to make sure it's still in the right spot.
Sold on all the choreography going on around here. It just seems like they're kind of moving around. No, never mind.
It's just like, fuck you, troll.
I'm doing it live. It's to show off the new legendary skin. Oh,
That's cool.
hang on, I want to see more of that thing that we were doing there. The spotlight. Oh. Ah.
Forgot this was this year.
Look, I like Lil Nas X, but I can't stand this song.
I liked it the first 5 times I heard it, and then it just got repeated. Just so that is it censored?
Surely they wouldn't censor it because they made the song. What?
Censored.
Oh.
Censored.
Oh yeah, shit.
I think it's a
Really?
family event. Come on, if you gotta put it in the song that you wrote for this,
Yeah. Just do
do
it.
it.
Ugh. I like the look of the cup. It's a bit like lost a few
Previous
pounds.
years, yeah.
Oh, you can see the stage he's standing on through the holograms.
I want to hear your thoughts on this one.
It's weird because it's doing like almost everything right, but it just doesn't hit the same as like some of the other ones for me. I think like the Imperium stuff, like the middle like part of it, I think that's really good. I don't remember the start. I don't remember what happened, and I didn't like the end. It's really mostly just due to the music.
I think it's music taste.
By the time like they did the performance here, I'd heard Star walking well over 100 times, and I didn't want to. Not that that's their fault, but for me, personal enjoyment, I hate this song. I fucking can't stand it. Again, nothing to Lil Nas X. I think he's a great artist.
Yeah.
I don't like the song. I just can't.
Yeah. I think they combined so many working elements from previous ones that come together to like culminate and make a really good show. Like they had thing in the center surrounded with the curtains, that all worked really well. Good choreography, enough 3D projected effects that all worked really well and weren't jank. And the music was good. Like that song was popular for a reason. It's not our taste, but that song was popular for a reason, and there's a reason it got played every fucking day on the radio. I think you're going to disagree with me. I think A tier.
No, I think A tier.
You think A tier?
Like I said, I think production wise, it's pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
The music choices I didn't like, and the Imperium stuff, like I said, I think is good. I thought the part I liked the most, but the rest was really like kind of, I don't know. It just didn't hit right. Nothing really hit right.
All
right, last one.
Oh shit! Unless we're just going to sit here and wait for Worlds to happen.
What, Sunday, 2 a.m. Sunday night.
Yeah.
You want to stay over for that long? I don't remember this one. I think it's like when this Worlds was on, I wasn't able to watch it.
We were affected. We went around affected and watched this one.
I was at an airport. Went to go see Block Party.
Oh.
And when Worlds was on, I was at the airport on my way home, and my flight kept getting delayed. Task manager. Instead of pressing the accept key, he picked task manager.
He's scared. His whole house is coming down.
Bro, I don't think you have time to shut down your computer. You need to go.
It's like Civic.
Oh, that's what they did with it. What the fuck? Bro, you threw those at yourself. Oh. Art stealing. I forgot. Oh. A little bit jank, but that was cool. Fucking warthog? That's one of the Reach warthogs. They were just cars, I think. Oh god, oh no, they're back! No!
Doing so well.
Cassante looks wrong. Oh no! Oh, they look so awful. They look like PlayStation 2 cutscenes. He's back! Dude, how do you know how much better he sounds though?
Making suspicion this one was lip synced.
That's fine. But yeah, I don't mind if you lip sync because if
It sounds that much better.
it sounds that much better. This one just keeps going as well. More of this, really. Like the choreography is so good. I mean, it's K-pop.
Yeah.
It doesn't look that great either. The visuals in the background though.
Yeah. As a whole, that one looks way better than the other ones.
Yeah. Again, the cup doesn't look that good.
Could be second or third place cup.
Yeah. We're not watching the final ceremony. This is like the tiebreaker for the third place. I like that the dancers look like they were having a good time as well.
Yeah.
I thought that one was alright.
That was good. They just
I didn't like the stuff at the beginning.
the film part.
Yeah, I think it went on for way too long. Cheap.
Yeah, I think it was maybe a bit overdone, but there was plenty of content to balance it out.
Yeah. Well, I like that they, told the story or whatever throughout, and that's fine. Yeah, it's a bit too long. Well, at least that bit. The Heartsteel dudes didn't look great.
That's the biggest letdown. Like, this would have been very high up if they didn't have those poorly PS2 graphic 3D models. Oh,
And yeah,
it's
the
hard.
Heartsteel song as well wasn't good.
No, I didn't. A/B.
I was gonna say A.
You're gonna say
I was gonna say A.
A. It can sit in A. Like, it's only very minor picking with
Yeah.
the 3D stuff that really.
I mean, we're probably going to change a bit now that we're all done and kind of had like the full context anyway. Looking at this tier list, do we want to do best to worst?
I think the top 3 are pretty.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Whether I like 22 over 23,
I think I like 22.
I think, yeah, I was about to say. I thought you were going to fight me on that. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with them both in A tier.
Yeah.
As much as I didn't really like the music of this one, I think the performance and like the show that they put on is good. Season 6, what was this? Was this Man in the Cube?
Yeah, that was Man in the Cube.
Man in the Cube? B tier or?
So long ago. Like, I think it's still.
Because this is the first time they did all the projectionist on the.
Yeah.
I think
I think it worked pretty well. I think it's pretty good where it is.
Yeah.
I still think season 3. So I'm giving it extra points for being so early, being one of the first ones. But realistically, as a League of Legends opening ceremony, it's probably closer to C tier. Like, it was really cool, and it was sort of their first real stab at an opening ceremony. So I think they did good. I don't know. Maybe I should see where it is.
Yeah, look, they went out the orchestral score as what they were doing, like as the music performances. What is that?
Yeah.
Regardless of like whether or not you like the music,
If you had
what the fuck was this?
If you didn't know you were watching League of Legends opening ceremony, you'd be like, no fucking idea.
As a celebration of the game, it kind of fails a bit. Whereas even though these ones weren't as like well produced, I mean these ones were well produced. They kind of a bit more in line with League of Legends. Enjoyment factor, I don't want to ever watch this ever again.
No, it was too distracting. You couldn't actually enjoy the good bits because of the failures. And you got to remember, there's 7 years between.
Yeah, it depends on if we want to put the time that this was made into context, like, you know, what was going on in the world at that moment.
See,
because, you know, like you said, like there was 7 years between Man with LED lights, like fucking going ham, and PS2 graphic cutscenes that look worse. I mean, they didn't look great in here, but the rest of the
Yeah. They weren't the forefront.
they weren't the forefront in most of them. I honestly think this was worse. Like, as in this pure enjoyment. Like, would I watch any of these again? I would watch probably this one second last.
I think you're onto it. Yeah. If it just out of pure, do I want to come back to this? I don't want to come back to it. It upset me.
Yeah.
Suffered from success. Like the previous 3 were so good. That was such a letdown after being hyped up by the previous ones.
So do we drop this one down?
Sure. Because of how recent it is, it had more like.
The question is it better than, or do we want to like do Arcane next and then decide if this was better than Imagine Dragons?
I think 2020 beats 2014.
Okay.
Quite easily, in my opinion.
Right.
It still did so much more right.
Firm in the S tier.
This one,
Arcane.
I don't think we're going to agree on this one.
We're never going to agree on this one. Like I said, I'm totally in agreement with you that it is just not a celebration of esports whatsoever.
Yeah.
Until the end. The thing is, did we want to go back and just like see like what the kind of vibe was with the stage and like, okay, so going back to it, they weren't really in a stadium where they could do something.
They couldn't do a live action thing, at least. I mean, they could have, but they've been doing it to no one.
They would have been doing it to like, they would have been constricting themselves to like a pretty crazy degree by the looks of it.
In saying that, it still was an Arcane advertisement and not a LoL esports celebration. It didn't build hype for the game you're about to watch. It built hype for a series that was coming out in the next week.
Yeah.
Really good production.
100%. I think it was, amazing, like, as a production. It depends on how much we want to put stake in and how much it was good as, like, or just how much we enjoyed it.
I think it's an opening ceremonies tier list. So as far as an opening ceremony, it fell short. Would I want to go back and watch that? Yeah, fucking heaps. Just mute the Imagine Dragons part. But as far as getting me hyped to watch Worlds, does nothing. Doesn't do that. They've made so many good cinematics, and none of them are in here because they're not related to World. We needed just League of Legends cinematics tier list.
Oh, we could also do that one day in the future. It would probably be much like bigger than this because it's like fucking 100
a bajillion. It's C tier.
CT, you reckon? I'm still in. I think it's still B tier. I think you're right. Like maybe I can't put my biases aside. Of that, it is just a really cool
Yeah.
fucking video. Like even if you put like just the animation aside and just like all the sets that they built,
Oh yeah.
this music that they did, and they were basically like glorified music video, and like with a tiny bit of a tie into the cup at the end with like the globe flash of the team's icons. It is like an awesome production. I can't put my enjoyment aside of it. I don't think it's a C tier. Like I can't put it next to them. I mean, from best to worst, it's next to that. I could not put it worse than that. I thoroughly did not enjoy that.
Yeah.
So Imagine Dragons. What are we doing about here?
Just not enough happened in that one. Like the cultural part of the, but just
It was when they did Warriors. I don't even think it was that bad, to be honest. Like I said, it was after season 3, which had a better music composition, but this was also their first kind of like out in the open in an actual stadium kind of thing. Like
it's very early on as well, 2020. What do you want it to go all the way up to B tier?
I don't want it to be tier.
You want to swap it with season 10?
I think we should swap it with season 10. Not even my hatred of Imagine Dragons can like put away that they like this felt like it was
They were still building up at that point.
they were still building up. I hadn't got the like what do you call it, the algorithm right. You can see with like 2019, 2017, 2018, they perfected it.
Yeah, they knew exactly.
Even
what
if
else
season
was
8 was really jank, like they were on the right track. I'm happy with this.
I think it's pretty good. Season 5 was just what even fucking happened.
Yeah, do we want to also go back and look and see if that was right? Yeah, no, I think that was it. Yeah, no, that's firmly in the F tier.
Rip.
All right.
That's it.
That's it. We've done it. We've solved the question that nobody asked, and which League of Legends opening ceremonies were best to worst, ranked and reviewed.
Now you can go and watch them. It was fun. I actually enjoyed going back and watching them all again. And
All right.
now the next one in 1 week's time.
No, yeah. Yeah, if the video's not edited in time, we can we can come back and
Tack it on.
pack it up. Alrighty.